This is bandit country. Shoot everything that
I am throwing
moves.
smoke. Throwing a
Decoy.
decoy. I am throwing a flashbang.
Deploying flashbang. Throwing flashbang.
I am planting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
Diffusing. Diffusing the bomb.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Move it, move it. Flashbang. Throwing smoke. Decoys out. Smoke. Laying down smoke. Grenade. Throwing flashbang. Grenade out. Incendiary.
Throwing smoke. I am setting the bomb.
Bomb has been planted.
I'm defusing the bomb.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Please don't regret this day.
One on. Laying down smoke.
Smoke.
Flashbang.
Grenade out. Flashbang.
Deploying flashbang. Flashbang.
Grenade.
Throwing flashbang.
I am throwing a grenade.
Throwing smoke.
Flashbang.
Throwing a grenade.
I am throwing a flashbang.
Laying down smoke. Throwing fire. Smoke.
Throwing smoke. Throwing a flashbang. Throwing a flashbang. Grenade.
Grenade out.
Terrorists win.
Let's go.
Come on, let's go. I am
Throwing a grenade. Throwing smoke.
Slow push from Vox.
Yeah, very much so. They do have the Tech 9s, they have two P250s as well, but they don't have any grenades. I wish they had just one flashbang, one smoke, or anything here, Vox, to make it connect. But still, these pistols are pretty damn good. Seuss picking up one, then a double, and he's fine. Well, Edwards is going to go down to Sponge, then Seuss also caught in a weird position. They're looking good for Vox here. They're going to get into the bomb site, and they will get the bomb plant. They'll also get the 2 kills here. Anything now is just a huge bonus.
That is an incredible eco round. Ezidal's got himself his hand on the AK. Sponge will get taken down, so he's just going to get collapsed upon. He may even be able to get Guardian on this balcony. No, he goes for C's. That's going to give himself away. He'll get taken down. Easy defuse for Na'Vi, but again, a bomb plant down from an eco. Getting 2 kills. Not a bad round.
Oh, definitely not. So, I mean, if they had as much success in the eco rounds that they, if they carry that over into actual rifle rounds, this could be a little bit different. But it's still very early days. I wouldn't say this is time to panic for Vox. But the one thing, D-Man, that you were bringing up earlier is that in the offline qualifiers, they didn't actually have the most success on the terrorist round. So maybe it is a bit of an early warning sign for Vox here that they're not getting these rounds in, because they've been close sometimes.
It's something Sponge has talked about, how the weakness of their CT side. We do see now the ult from Guardian. We'll see what he does with that. He's going to go straight towards second. Actually got caught and made that. They're not going to push through apps just yet, though. It was a second mid rush up. That smoke will stop that attack dead in its tracks. But there we go. Smoke's onto quad. That's going to force Edward away. And actually, he was the one that rotated away from CT Arch. So again, they have got themselves in position. Guardian does take down AZR in the apartments. He's going to come back around. He's got 4 members all on the site. That grenade, the second grenade to land on Guardian. But he's managed to successfully navigate his way to the back of his pit. And I don't think they know he's there.
No, they seem to be aiming up at apartments instead. Top Gun here, good position. Tries to take the fight with Seized, but not going to come out on top here. They don't see Guardian yet. Havoc in the corner. Takes one, goes for a little bit more. Seized will take him out. Still a 2v2. And that bomb is ticking away fast. Oh no, Sponge! Can it die at the end? And JKS will fall Seized with a quad kill in the round and enough time to make the defuse. What a retake coming out from Na'Vi, and what a real shame for Vox, because that was actually a beautiful execution for them, running archway like that. And it's what they did in the other eco round. They actually just replicated what they did when they had the Tech 9s, and it almost worked again. Almost
worked out. We do have an orb coming out from Havoc this time around. We'll see if that makes a difference. Guardian, of course, was smoked out pretty heavily. Wasn't able to really make use of that orb. Just sat quietly in that pit, waited to try and get a pick. Here we go. Havoc going to line up the shot. Doesn't look like anyone's going to try and take the flick. The flash was enough to keep him down. Just got a peek, and that's all Guardian needed. The headshot in there. Immediately rotates round. Sees, goes aggressive down Banana. Gets himself 2. Can he get a third? JKS and Sponge, the only men left standing for Vox. And this is all going wrong right now for Vox Eminor. They are just not able to make any impact on the Na'Vi defenses when they get the rifles.
Yeah, this is a brutal round. This is one of those sort of soul-destroying rounds, because you didn't get to do anything. You didn't even get to take the positions you wanted for your execution. C's adding more to those things you really shouldn't try and do at home, which is he ended up killing 2 people over at Banana by ADing while holding down mouse 1, and actually somehow managed to get both those kills, and that looked crazy. I have no idea how that works out. At the end of the day, it's Seized still 10-0-1. Look how well he's playing.
Yeah, this is big performance from him. It's something he's done. Honestly, he was the man that was attempting to take down Fnatic. He was by far the highest fragger on the board I think he was at 15 or so when Olafmeister was at 20, but Starix right now, this could be a mow down. It will be. It seems actually they managed to pick it up. Starix could have done with a couple of them. He's only got 2 frags, bless him, but Seas just manages to take the hatful out, and that puts himself way at the top of the board now.
We need to see more from Vox right now, just a lot more. And I think part of the problem is actually Na'Vi being so aggressive in Banana right now. It's denying Vox so much space to move around. Look at it, round after round, Na'Vi putting 3 people. This is really uncommon. If you're new to Counter-Strike, we know so many of you are, it's just not something that we regularly see. That much emphasis on holding Banana, not anymore.
Well, it's going to be a fast push, it seems, from Vox. I'd love to hear what they got to say. Hopefully we can try and get a listen in on the Vox Eminor guys, but it doesn't look like it's going well, so I'm not sure I want to hear some colourful language, but let's try it anyway.
Throwing a grenade.
I am throwing a flashbang.
Incendiary.
Or not. The case may be.
We'll figure it out, Guardian, gonna pick up a second kill here. ESL does take down Seas. The bomb is planted, but he can't connect. He was in a 1v5 as well, so hard for him to really do much of anything. It's another round where Vox get into the bomb site. They get the bomb down, but they can't hold it. They lose too many members going in, and they have... Because Na'Vi make really quick rotations, and Na'Vi can make those rotations based off of the Banana position that they have. They're always going to be very near to the A bomb site, no matter how it turns out. So once Vox get in and put the bomb down, they're instantly in a position where they're defending, which means they never get to choose some really good after-plant positions. It's hard to deal. I don't know what the answer is. Right now, Vox need to come up with a way of stopping Na'Vi from taking this control up here. They need to figure out something. And actually, Molotovs is the way that most European teams are handling it. You watch Titan, you watch Fnatic on a map like this, they're gonna firebomb all of top Banana basically.
Oh, Sponge needed to make that one count. He does get Seas down. They saw the second it was. I think it was Zeus that managed to get away. Yeah, just on 10 health, but he's got Sponge lined up, ready and waiting. He gets himself one. He knows there's another over in the graveyard. Israel will get the bomb plant down. It's a 3-on-2 advantage for Vox. This could be their first round on the board, unless Guardian has something to say about it. They have a good setup, a lot of smokes out. That molly will find its target. Azeda is burning out. He's forced to change position. But Starix and Guardian, they're going to move in as a two-pronged attack coming around. Guardian rotated all the way to the quad site, catches a glimpse in the pit, doesn't manage to find him. Azeda in there, JKS does get the shutdown. Starix coming in, and it will be the first round on the board for Vox. They finally make it work out on the A side at the 9th chance. They've got the bomb plant in there a number of times, they've just not been able to find it, but finally they held on.
Yeah, there were a number of things that worked really well for the Australian team in that round, and notably, just to pick up on what we were talking about just a second ago, they actually managed this time around to get into really good after plants. One guy in apartments, one guy pit, one guy in site, what we sometimes refer to as the triangle of doom over at the A bomb site. So really good stuff, but now they need to replicate it, they need to keep going. And now be using those Molotovs to clear out bottom of Banana, making sure Vox aren't holding there, but the Australians, they're not really worried about that anymore. They're moving fast to say, right, if you want Banana, we're going to take Archway instead. So just trying to trade map positions right now. Sue's going to pick up the 1 kill there on Sponge, and Guardian will take down JKS. It's not looking good for Vox right now. Edward and Seized, and then Guardian again. It's Azeda all alone, 1v4. Makes it a 1v3 and then goes down. Not a lot that they could do there around Vox. But I do still like the idea. I think it's smart. Instead of, like, you have 2 options when Na'Vi are doing what they're doing. Either you try and fight them at Banana, and if you can't do that, maybe instead you'll try and say, okay, if you take Banana quick, while you're doing that, we'll do something else instead with the rest of the map. And that's what they try to do that round. Edward find that's almost a little bit disrespectful.
That's a little cheeky.
I like it.
I want to see what he's doing with it, though. He's going to be up close in apartments? Yes, he is. That's where he's going with it. Of course he will. No, I thought he was going to push up deep. Oh, that smoke. It may actually work out, you know. Oh, that's going to be the information, and he is going to try and sneak in there. He's gonna try and peek in there. Guardian is ready and waiting for them to pop out of boiler. Doesn't manage to get Sponge down, though. With the smoke out, that grenade will be straight onto Sponge's lap, and that takes him straight to 36 health. And, well, I think Vox have been completely caught out here. Havoc's the one that's going to try and cause a problem, but they never exactly go where they're going, and these pistols are not going to work.
No, they really won't. Na'Vi not really showing themselves too much, and they're grouped up. They have good crossfires. It's going to be really rough here. Edward Does only get the one kill in, so it's just for the fun of it, I suppose. ESL here, well, not quite getting caught, but regardless, not a lot he can do from this position.
But he's going to get taken down quite cleanly. They even give Starix it as well, so that's all worked out well from only just the one health he landed on there. They nearly got taken down. 10-1 though is the score for Navi. They're looking in a solid position right now, with Vox's CT side not the strongest from the current offline qualifiers. And you can see, of course, Seized once again lapping up those kills. Although arguably he did get a catfall in the ecos.
And those are the most important frags, those eco frags. Just boost your scoreline like that. It's what I would do. Grenades and pistols and armor on that Vox side. They're going to get some good kills in here. In fact, JKS and ESL, they're pushing through. They want Starix as well. He's out of bullets almost. Oh, but he gets the last kill as well, taking down ESL. Great management coming out there from Starix. He could have tried to reload and that would have killed him. Now Top Gun in a very unenviable position of having a 1v3 with 16 health to try and prevent his team from ecoing once more. This is what's on the board here for Vox. They might have another round of eco so late into the first half of the game here. This is painful.
I don't think they're going to let him hold on to this AK, that's for sure. Soon as he peeks, he's going straight into the crosshairs of Starix and Zeus. And that's all it needed. Starix will get himself his 8th kill of the round. 11-1. Big score starting to be posted here for the CT side. And you've got to be looking forward to maybe when they have the second half. If Vox don't pick up that pistol, it could well be all over before it starts.
I will make a prediction that if Navi get to move on into the quarterfinals here of this tournament, then if they play a different team, Fnatic, Envy, any other team you can think of, you won't see them doing this strat with the 3 members, or it'll only work for a short amount of time if they do, I think. This is really crazy how much emphasis they're putting onto it. But, and they've relaxed it a little bit, you can tell, because now they're just kind of, Zeus coming over there to throw a smoke, and then, well, for a couple of grenades, and then he's back again into the middle here. So, more towards Archway. 11-1, you're right. Edward with some really good kills, looking for a 4th one, and there it is. Easily taking care of Vox in the middle. We're into the 14th. This is a disaster.
This is a very one-sided performance for Navi so far. And maybe the confidence boost that they're going to require moving through to the quarterfinals. Of course, who they're going to face, who only knows, that is yet to be decided. But of course, it would put them 2nd seed in the group to move through. So you've got the chances of Envy currently in the top there. It won't be Fnatic, of course, because they were from the same group.
Bit of a failed grenade coming out from Seized. Not really going to do much. Guardian taking a risk and getting the flick onto Sponge will take him down. Smokes off, and then it's just going to fade away. But they'll leave Edward up here. So this is, apart from the initial aggression from Navi, there's also a big mind game here. Because Vox are probably going to feel like, what are the chances? If there is someone left, why would it be a guy with a rifle in bedroom at this point? Very annoying.
What else is annoying is missing that jump. And so many times I see pro players doing it as well, so
it's only 500,000 people watching, don't worry.
It makes you feel a little comfortable when a pro player misses it as well, but Edward lurking once again. That was an easy 2 kills. And they are just reading Vox like a book in the position as they need every single time. And this is looking like a very one-sided match. 13-1, could it be 14-1? Almost the perfect half for Navi. I think they're going to be very happy with the way things are going right now.
Yeah, I think Vox, they've been struggling to come up with what really works. I think it took them so long to figure out that Navi we're not going to let them get Banana ever, and then what to do with the rest of the map once they had that. And maybe by the time they figured it out, Navi was already trying to switch it up a little bit, just trying to rotate back quicker from Banana. Seized, winning that fight once again, taking down Sponge. They keep wanting to get through here, but there's 2 more people. Seized, taking down a double kill, and he's going to have to try for a little bit more. But even getting that kill, they've made no progress.
Yeah, there's still 2 members. Zeus and Starix ready and waiting for them. And this is just confident play we're seeing now. This is a team that's just so confident in their abilities against the opposition that they're just starting to make these crazy plays that will work, because the other team is trying to wait for that slow play, that slow push, or try and make the picks, but instead they're peeking out and getting the headshots. And that is a 14-1 half for Na'Vi. Very, very dominant performance over the Aussies so far for the Ukrainian team.
So a quick rundown of how the metagame has changed, at least in the European Counter-Strike scene, over towards Banana. Essentially, in the beginning, what would happen is people would try and go for the smoke at the bottom of Banana, and then they would control the CT side of the Banana by just simply being there. Then they countered that from the terrorist side, ended up being people trying to boost over and look over that smoke in. And then later on, actually the terrorists just decided, instead of doing that, why don't we just throw enough Molotovs and grenade at top Banana that you can't actually hold it as a CT, and that's kind of where we're at now. And then most teams have decided, well, instead we'll just hold inside the B-bomb side. Like, well, we haven't figured out a way to do it. Now we've almost come, like full circle and said, all right, we'll just go back to the old thing where we smoke and run, except not just 2 people, 3 people down there. I think actually the last time I saw a team really doing that was probably Dignitas with Fetish. That wasn't it. Sorry, it was Glaive calling one of the older teams.
You're mixing Danish teams, so that could be anyone.
That could be anyone, right? Especially with all the roster changes.
Yeah.
But some of Glaive's teams have been doing it in the past, where they try and take that aggressive control of Banana. But you have to go back really a long time, like a year back, to find that kind of play. It's really interesting. I'm intrigued. Now I hope desperately that we'll see Na'Vi on another Inferno map in this tournament. I really want to see that.
I mean, obviously, to put things in perspective, Vox did lose 16-3 to Fnatic on Inferno as well previously. They're having a bit of a mare on Inferno to save the day. But at the end of the day, they said it themselves. It's like, well, we were confident, obviously, when they qualified, and then they saw the groups, and they was like, well, I'm not too sure what politically correct words we could use on air to what their reaction would be. It's like, and by the way, your first game is Fnatic, currently the #1 seed in the world.
Yeah, and then you get to play Na'Vi next time.
Na'Vi is in the group. If you beat Flipside, you get against Na'Vi, which of course is not going too well for them. Here we go, though. Pistol round is going to be very, very important, and hopefully, I'm hoping I can get a listen in on what exactly is going to go through Vox's mind. Let's see if it works this time.
Counter-terrorists win.
It is actually happening, people. Let's see if it will work out for them. So, good solid pistol round coming out from Vox Eminor. It's good to hear a couple of Aussie accents on the TeamSpeak there.
And I think also you get an insight into why people do enjoy Vox, because they have some pretty bubbly personalities. It's great. They very nearly missed the smoke timing over at B. That was half a second away. If that smoke had gone down like half a second later, Na'Vi wouldn't have stopped. They would have kept pushing, and I'm not sure Vox could have stopped it. So that was actually, you heard the call come down. I'm putting down the smoke, and it was right on point. It actually stopped them. That is not so easy. We've seen it time and again where people put down that smoke late over at B, and terrorist teams in the pistol round, they won't stop. Whether it's a smoke or a Molotov, people will keep running, because it's definitely the smarter choice, but this time they were on point.
Guardian has got himself up at CT Arch already. Havoc is peeking, but this Deagle, if he lands the opening headshot, he's got Tech 9s to just pile on around this corner, and there it is! Guardian straight on point. Sponge does manage to get seized down, but this is trouble for Vox already. Exodar has to land these shots, but there's going to be Na'Vi piling on into sight, and the rotate from Vox has to be really on point to try and retake this site now.
I don't know what to say. Guardian with 2 great kills, and the best thing about the first one is he looked at his teammates first, just saying, watch me, are you watching? I'm just going to look, are you watching me? Here we go. And then he opens up on that one. Guardian, third headshot of the round here with the Deagle going for a little bit more. He's looking, and there it is! The last one, 4 headshots with the Deagle, and that is it. Vox get destroyed in this round.
Well, just like that, the dream is shattered. So many times we've seen the second round turn around, and it's ordinarily the Tech 9 that's to blame, but when somebody is that skillful with a Desert Eagle, you really can't wish anything against them. It was a fantastic round. So Navi now with the rifles up against a semi-eco, just a couple of deagles. Let's see if Vox themselves can try and make it work out, but you've got to feel this is maybe it. Oh, hello. Havoc with a deagle of his own gets revenge on Guardian.
Yeah, that's the right way to handle that situation, isn't it? You know, you say, fine, we can play this game. It's so late in this in the day here for Vox. They are really having a hard time, but it's going to be a second kill with a deagle, taking down Edward as well, and yeah, it'd be interesting if they could make this work with pistols at least.
Well, Sponge is going to be up close and personal, and Zeus Havoc gets a third with the Desert Eagle now. He's going to go for the fourth, not going to work out. Starix shuts that down in his tracks, and now he's without all alone on truck. He will get one. Can he get seized down? Yes, he will. And a great round from Vox. They've got to pull out so many more of those, but my God, that's a bit of an ego boost for them.
Without a doubt, and I mean, we'll see. It's a really long comeback, probably one of the most incredible comebacks if Vox could somehow make it work. But I don't want to count them out yet. We'll see. And again, Navi's an emotional team. They're feeling confident right now. They're feeling good. I wish we could speak, you could, understand Russian or Ukrainian, so we could tune in and understand what's going on. But at either rate, we're gonna have to do with Vox for now. Who, I mean, they said it's happening. They were feeling confidently.
Well, let's hope they can produce a little more magic so this game goes on a little bit longer. There is two men from Navi sitting up in that B side. They have yet to make that successful, but Starix is waiting, and we know how devastating these tech nodes can be. There's a bit of a decoy seized, and Zeus taking a peek, but they already see the shots from Top Gun. That's going to force him back. They're going to try and see if they can force the rotate, but Vox are not falling for it just yet. The bomb is in play in Banana. Look at this, it's a double peek actually down the mid. They see Edward, and that immediately has triggered Havoc to rotate. The rest of Vox are following.
Guardian with the big opening on Top Gun in the back. JKS has to survive. He won't survive. The Tech 9 to deal with him. Guardian goes down, but the bomb will or should be planted here. Oh, what? Hit the headshot jumping? There's no way. Oh, I wish we could go back and watch that. What a shot. Zeus gonna take down Spongy. I'm doubting myself. I'm not sure if I saw that, but if I did, that's unreal.
It's a 1v3 for AZR to keep his team in the game, in the tournament. Can he go big? It's going to be a really tough ask. He gets himself one. There's another one cheekily hiding around New Box. The bomb is ticking. He needs to make some tracks. It's going to be seized. The pops out. He knows where he is. It's not going to happen. Navi will go through. They are in the quarterfinals. And Vox, unfortunately, will go